Let's do a quick walkthrough of the Blackboard Learn structure for Circuit Theory 1. So this is the home page. If you press announcements, you get back to the home page and you see where you are with the logo. The next button you just need the first couple of days, it's the Start Here menu. That's where you get the Start Here guide that's been emailed to you, the slides for the introduction video that went over the course structure, and this video here will be there. And the course information, that's where you'll see your syllabus. That's probably the most important piece of course information that you're going to download and save so that you can share that when you need to transfer to other colleges. There's also a link here to my office hours. Although 3 days my office hours are in person, I can be contacted via Zoom, but you should let me know. I might not be having it open if I'm meeting with somebody else. My schedule is here, the guidelines, the all-important guidelines and sample test solutions, and then additional sources down here. Let's just look at our guidelines. I want you to look over all these guidelines. For everything that's graded, there is a guideline that tells you more about it so you understand what it is you need to do for the course. So that's in our course information folder. In the weekly activities, this is a folder that you're going to want to look at each week. So we have the general due dates up at the top, and I'll keep those there. And then week 1, it goes through every day of the week, Monday through Friday, and then what you should really be doing on the weekend as well. So it tries to tell you what's due and what you should, for example, you should watch before Thursday's class, Module 1, Video 1A, Modules 2, Video 2A, the Video 2A videos in Module 2. It's also a good idea to do your Smart Book before, although the Smart Book is due on Friday, it's a good idea to do the Smart Books prior to those classes as well, if you have time to do that. And then if you scroll down, you see all the weeks coming up. So those are subject to change, tentative like the outline, but that's intended. The past weeks will be exactly what we did. They'll be updated. So that's your weekly activities. The module learning guide, that's all your content that I create for you, the instructor. You want to go through the module 1, the reading and homework, that there's nothing in there. You go through the module 1 video here, and then in module 2, you'll see the slides and notes, all the videos for module 2, and our in-class activities. So we'll start with these in-class activities on Thursday, the first day of class. And you'll see this for each of the learning modules. The Smart Book reading on McGraw-Hill Connect, you're going to access through this menu item, Weekly SB Reading. For week 1, if you go through and you can access each of these reading items. I can't do that from here because I'm not a student. It doesn't work. When you click on this, you go to another window and you'll see the Smart Book reading, which is reading and warm-up questions. I broke them into 3 different Smart Book readings for this week. Again, weekly Smart Book readings are due on the Friday of that week, and they due on the Friday. I do give you up till the following Tuesday to complete them, but I recommend you start them at the beginning of the week so you do them before class. Similarly with weekly homework, each week there's a homework folder, and this is what's due the first week, and they're going to direct, these links will direct you to McGraw-Hill to perform that homework. You can print out the homework and work on them offline, or you can work on them with your McGraw-Hill open. The weekly teamwork submission boxes, so I'll have a Tuesday, Thursday submission box. This week 1, this should say Thursday. I'll update that because we meet on Thursday the first week. Week 2, we meet on Tuesday and Thursday. And I'll have some problems that you should submit so I can look at your problem-solving process and give you feedback. And then we have the module quizzes. So the quiz 1, for module 2, it's empty right now, but that's where you'll see the quiz questions and the quiz submission boxes and eventually the quiz solutions. Lab, we will meet on Friday. So we have introduction to lab videos here that you should watch. We have, let's pop back, sorry. We have lab experiments. So we'll start out with Lab 1, Basic Meters. And there's a folder here for submitting reports. You will work in a lab notebook in class, but we'll also submit reports, and I'll start you out with a Google Doc to help you with those reports. And then you should look over the lab guidelines, the lab guideline, and then an example lab experiment. So that's some of the things in this lab folder. Additional Excel training that you can do through LinkedIn Learn, materials for learning MATLAB, PSpice. We'll do some PSpice labs as well. And then other circuit simulator tools, the equipment documentation in the lab, and then just other lab handouts that didn't have a category. So hopefully this becomes straightforward to you, this course menu, and it fits right in with the course structure, and we can start right off having some fun and learning circuit analysis. I will see you on Thursday.